Teen Titans Go has always been surrounded by hate, and honestly, it's not hard to understand why. This cartoon came right after the original Teen Titans, still considered amazing to this day. I followed the show since it premiered, but over time it just stopped clicking with me. I grew up, I matured, but the cartoon stayed exactly the same. And to be fair, that makes sense. It's made for younger audiences. Still, that doesn't excuse the writers from completely ignoring the more critical fans and acting like they're the only ones who are right. Recently, I watched the 400th episode special that came out in 2024. And yeah, it can be fun if you can look past the same old fart jokes and switch your brain off. But the intentions behind this celebration episode were pretty clear. And instead of celebrating the fans, it actually fuels even more hate.
Normally, reaching 400 episodes is a huge milestone, and specials like this are made as a way to thank the fans who stuck around. But with Teen Titans Go, the episode 400 is the exact opposite. Instead of honoring the audience, it feels more like a childish clapback to the haters. The episode starts at a DC Superhero Awards show with ridiculous categories like least effort costume and catchiest catchphrase. The Titans are clearly annoyed because they haven't won anything. Suddenly, out of nowhere, they're awarded a trophy for being the longest-running DC animated series, basically a prize for endurance. And this is where the writers' real intentions start to show. Superman steps in furious, saying the Justice League should have won since they had 93 episodes, which is a flat-out lie because the Justice League cartoon only had 91. And then the irony really kicks in. Superman, DC's classic hero, the face of the company's legacy, gets turned into the villain of the episode, claiming that Teen Titans Go is nothing but dumb jokes and nonsense. The writers painted him as the embodiment of the older audience, as if criticism is just jealousy. And his punishment? He banishes the Titans to the most expensive dimension an animated series can be sent to: stop motion. If you don't know, stop motion is that super expensive style where every frame is shot with clay models. From here, the entire plot becomes a satire about budgets and production. The Titans are forced to cut costs to avoid being canceled, fewer characters moving on screen, using gags to save money, and even throwing in a Medusa so everyone can turn to stone and stay frozen, because it's cheaper. But here's the thing, the stop-motion banishment isn't actually a punishment, it's a flex. By moving to a format that's famously expensive and prestigious, the show that's always criticized for being cheap is bragging. It's basically saying, we're so successful, we can afford to do this. It's not a love letter to the fans, it's a smug response to the haters. And that's exactly why this special doesn't work. Instead of celebrating the audience, it mocks them. The arrogance even goes as far as throwing shade at other shows that didn't last as long, like Static Shock. And honestly, that's the part that bothers me most. Static Shock only had 52 episodes, but it was groundbreaking. It tackled real social issues. And yet here, Teen Titans Go uses that as a punchline to brag about its longevity. That's the mindset of an industry that doesn't care about quality or legacy, it only cares about money. And because this cartoon is insanely profitable, they'll keep milking it until there's nothing left. The truth is, Teen Titans Go survives because of hate. The criticism, the complaints, the endless debates, they all fuel its relevance. And in that sense, the writers actually do know what they're doing. If you think about it, the strategy is nothing new. Cartoons have been dumbed down for kids long before we were born. Take Scooby-Doo, for example. Over the decades, it's had tons of reboots. One I personally liked was A Pup Named Scooby-Doo from 1988. I wasn't even born yet, I'm from 99, but I loved watching it as a kid. It had its 3 seasons, people accepted it, and life moved on. But Teen Titans Go is different because today, with the internet, every single criticism goes viral. And the more people complain, the more money it makes. That's why it'll never stop. At the end of the day, the debate around Teen Titans Go isn't ending anytime soon. And maybe that's the point. Hate is the fuel that keeps it alive. Even this very video is proof of that, because if the special had truly been made for the fans, we wouldn't even be talking about it. So what about you? Do you see this strategy as smart or just arrogant? Have you ever caught yourself watching something just because of the controversy around it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hey, if you feel the same frustration I do, subscribe for more videos like this.